2nd and 9.
Yeah, nigga, I'm about to broadcast this shit and show the world how I do this shit in my franchise. I do this shit.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A first carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second down, Winston. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play at any spot on the field.
They go play action here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Evans. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Winston keeps it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Now Jones. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
And that's what you fuck up right there.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Jameis on 2nd down. Airing this one out for Evans. And
he caught that shit.
Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack the seat. How they attack him here. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. A very solid gain of 27.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to him on first down. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
First carry for James Conner. Stays on his feet, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And it's caught.
AB.
It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Look at the spin. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jameis to throw it. Going up top. So
no side.
Shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. The second down throw for Winston.
No, sir, little nigga.
It's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Winston. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he
what the fuck? That's a pick, nigga.
The contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback.
My corner's with that shit. My defense with that shit, boy.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run here with Pumphrey. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Third and 11, and some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Open man, Smith shoots.
Juju.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Good pickup.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play.
That good pickup right there.
And he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Brown. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor.
James Conner.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Second and 10, it's Roethlisberger once more. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown.
Let's go, AB.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Good pickup.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
It's Pumphrey on the toss. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Steps away to
AB shit.
Touchdown, Steelers.
It's AB's world out here, bye-bye.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Fucking AB's world out here, Bob.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This
should have downed it, folks.
Into the end zone.
Come here.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
Come in. Give me that.
A first NFL pick for Terrell Edmonds.
Give me that.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a
James
timeout.
Conner shit.
We'll
Let's
be
get
back
it.
After this, you're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Too good.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is
AB shit.
Complete. And he takes it all the way down to the
AB
32.
shit.
It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 43 yards.
Hey, that nigga's
So
a
the
beast,
big play
Bob.
changes
Hey.
the complexion of things. Here's 1st
You should have
and
took
10
the
just
trade.
outside the 30. They'll run it down with Pumphrey. And he's got this
Yes,
down
sir.
almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Steeler first.
My man pumping your ass, Bob. You hear me? Pumphrey. That's why I got the nigga, man. Pumphrey.
11 yards.
That nigga pumping that ass, Bob.
Receivers counter.
Oh, that's
He's going to
bullshit.
be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll run again with Pumphrey.
Yes, sir. Pumphrey. Hey.
And mark him at the 5. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs.
Looking like a baby bus out there.
That's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey.
Let's go.
Into the end zone.
My man
Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers find a way
My man's
to stretch
trending
their
now.
lead.
Pumphrey.
And he's able to
Who
put it
is he?
through.
Nobody knows. What? Some nigga got picked off the streets, nigga.
Out is the kickoff
Le'Veon
unit
got
as they
hurt.
run up and send this one away.
Le'Veon gets hurt. It's the Pumphrey show. What you talking about?
Fielded about a yard deep.
My kicker smacking shit.
And the decision
Bang.
to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard
Bang,
or 2
bang,
shot
bang,
of
bang.
the 30. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after it
Right.
early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well.
No,
because
sir.
they're
And bring it back.
on the move and able to catch it and try and get
Stop
up
holding my
and
man.
gain additional yardage.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time you had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
On play action, Winston.
No, sir.
Off the mark,
Joe
incomplete.
Hayden, baby.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been
Joe
contested.
fucking Hayden.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. White 25.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
Come in. Bang, nigga.
A little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Ready. Blue 80.
Winston now. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's what you think.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll let their fullback try and push the final. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st and 10, Winston. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. A give to Jones.
Oh, that's a fumble.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
That's a little wop.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
That's
down.
a little wop. Yeah.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Ready. Blue lady. Easy, easy, easy.
Play action now. Winston. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Winston.
Come in.
Pressure too much here. He's going down. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the
Yes,
right
sir.
I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a toss play. This is Pumphrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's counter.
Bitch.
Down, but not before they're
That's what he just said. He said, bitch, get off me.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Counter. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Washington.
Yes,
and he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Roethlisberger gonna throw it out to his left.
Let's go.
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
They worry about AB. They forgot about Jesse James. Bang, bang, nigga.
What happened there? He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. They're down here in the 4th.
Everything is good.
Foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Winston to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by M.J. Stewart, and he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off for 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. Roethlisberger gonna throw. He's gonna fire one deep, middle of the
Oh, what the fuck?
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Roethlisberger to throw. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call this number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Pumphrey spinning away. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Oh.
It's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where.
AB's cooking, Bob.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
AB lost the shit out them niggas.
So for Pittsburgh, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now.
I gave it a little 14-point lead, 13-point lead at the beginning.
To take on the Baltimore
you know what
Ravens.
it was after that.
Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.
It was the AB show.
And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire
6
crew,
catches,
I'm Brandon
128
Gaughan.
yards,
You've
2
been
touchdowns.
watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he is happy. He is smiling. He is happy. All right, AB happy as shit out there. He ain't about to quit. He about to stay with us. He about to be a Steeler for life. But hey, I'm about to roll out, man. I'm about to come back in a little bit. I gotta go to my sister's house. She lives down the street and shit. I'm about to be back.